What is up, guys? Welcome back. So today we saw the release for Borderlands 4 in our major update notes for December 11th. We got the Bloomreaper, the Invincible raid boss. So this new raid boss is really cool. He introduces 9 new legendaries, and you can farm as dedicated drops. So 5 new pieces of gear and 4 new class mods. They basically added a new arena, the Bloom, which is kind of cool because you go through the arena, you go through some areas, you fight some enemies before you can get to him. So it's not just like go in, fight the raid boss, leave back out, and it's just a small area. It is a little bit of a trip to get to him. So there's a little bit of a map there. And then they added Bloomreaper, the Invincible, obviously. They added new legendary gear to Bloomreaper's dedicated loot pool, which is the Rainmaker, Ripper Sniper Rifle. This is always going to be guaranteed as a drop for Platinum tier rewards in UVHM. So when you're playing against Bloomreaper, it's timed. And I know that if you kill him within like 1.5 minutes, you're automatically going to get the Rainmaker in the golden chest box. Now, as drops from Bloomreaper himself in the arena before you go through and to the chest, I have retrieved a Mantra, which is a Malawan shotgun. That's kind of like the face puncher. The Undershield, I've retrieved that. I've gotten the Urchin, which is a tier ordnance, and then the Jet Setter, a Ripper ordnance, and then we have a Siren class mod, Exo Soldier class mod, Gravatar class mod, and Forge Knight class mod. You're most likely going to get these in the chest at the end, not in any specific chest. Like I got them in the chest that you don't have to beat him in a certain amount. Now, what's really cool about this update is they added not just UVHM 6, which was kind of something we were waiting for, but they added True Mode. So they wanted to provide a greater challenge to players who have spent the time to perfect their mightiest builds. True Mode scales up all enemies as if you were playing in a 4-player party, regardless of your current party size. That means your opponents will be tougher to take down, far more numerous, and have more badass elites among their ranks. So if you are playing a solo game and you have True Mode activated, it's going to feel like you have 4 players in the lobby, enemy-wise. So you'll have the amount of enemies that you would have with 4 players, even though you only have 1. So this is a really cool mode. I'm glad that they added this in because this is something that I feel like a lot of people were wanting, some more harder content. And then, of course, Ultimate Vault Hunter Mode 6. They added support for UVHM 6, added new UVHM Challenge, added new firmware, which is Skillcraft, only available in UVHM 6. Skillcraft seems like a really cool skill. It's basically just, it's a firmware that kind of just lets you do more damage with your skills. There's a lot of other change notes and stuff. They did a lot. They really did a lot with this. I'm not going to get too much into all of that other stuff, but I wanted to just talk about the really cool, modes and stuff that they added to this. So, remember to leave this video a huge like, subscribe if you haven't already, and also if you like Bunkers and Badasses, stay tuned for our next episode of our Bunkers and Badasses series. So, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.